Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another review, this time of set 40765, the Kamino training facility. This is a gift with purchase that was originally released last year for May 4th, and I guess clearly they just had too many lying around, so they decided to run it again for this year in April. You spend $160 on Star Wars, which isn't too hard to do, and you get the Kamino training facility with 190 pieces and 3 clone cadet figures, which do look pretty neat. So that's exciting to get. Nice to be able to get when I was already planning on just getting the Star Destroyer, which happened to be the perfect price requirement for this. It also has a little weapon stand, a blaster tower, and a KE-8 Enforcer patrol vehicle. According to Lego's description, that's what that white thing is. It's a patrol vehicle. Apparently that is something that shows up in Attack of the Clones, I guess probably in the background somewhere, and apparently also is in Battlefront 2, so that's pretty neat. Front of the box just shows, a Kamino training facility, the blaster tower in action and everything. Back of the box shows off the vehicle sort of in use, so it can land. It's got a landing gear, you can fit a clone in there, and it has rotatable engines, so that's all neat. Plus it's showing pretty simple weapon rack and just a different angle for the clone troopers. Side of the box shows off the same kind of angle from the front of the box, and then the orange stripe and 332nd trooper for Clone Wars prequel era stuff, whatever it's meant to specifically signify. Then you cut the tape right at the back here. Comes with 2 bags and then pretty small little instruction sheet, and it looks like the main bulk of the pieces are being used for the Enforcer vehicle. Here's the instruction manual. There's nothing in the front or back since it's a gift with purchase, so let's just get this set built. Alright, now that the set is built, let's take a quick look at the figures, who are obviously all identical, so we'll just take a look at one of them. But got the nice red cadet outfit as seen in Attack of the Clones. They've got dual molded legs, so that's nice. They also do have a slight bit of arm printing. It's just a little symbol on the shoulders, and maybe that's meant to be some writing. But there's also a small little belt going across that goes onto the back, and then just a bit of creasing with a little, I guess, kind of V-neck on the shirt as well. And then no 2 facial expressions, so just the one sort of angry look with the sort of Attack of the Clones hair. Pretty nice little figures, they get it across, as the Attack of the Clones look for everything. And of course, I think like the red outfits are worn in a couple of Clone Wars episodes too, so that's continued in that, but they're first seen in Attack of the Clones. Then you've got the patrol vehicle, KE whatever, and it's kind of a nice little thing. This is landed, and it's fairly sturdy. If you give it enough of a shove, obviously it'll fall over. It is still only a few studs keeping it up, but it's sturdy enough that you can give it a bit of a shake and it'll be fine. So, like if you got a shaky table, it's good to weather that storm. But pretty simple on the bottom half. It's just, a few plates and studs, and maybe you imagine this as, I don't know, a blaster or something on the ship. And then its thrusters up here are rotatable, so you can have them any kind of way. They go all the way around, as you can see there, and then some more thrusters right on the back. And the little cockpit is pretty simple as well. To just fit a figure in and then put them in there. Obviously remove the blaster probably from their hands to make them fit better. Put their hand up, but there you go. Now the figure's in there and you can fly around. All in all, I mean, it's an interesting little build for sure. Certainly, I don't remember ever seeing it in the background, but you don't see every background detail in a movie. It's a fun little thing that I think works well for a gift with purchase. Like, I wish the figures themselves maybe would have been in a wide release set so that everyone could just get it for like 20-30 bucks. But the vehicle choice at least is something where I'm like, yeah, they probably wouldn't make a set of that. It's kind of very obscure and pretty random. And then just real quickly, the other builds, there's the blaster tower that can spin around a bit. So that's a threat you can have your clones go against for some training exercise. And then they've got a weapon stand that they say can double as cover for the clones. So, you know, get them on the table, fold their legs or something, and now he's taking cover. All in all, a pretty simple gift with purchase, but it's a nice little one for the figures. Probably not one I would go out to get, but if you were already planning a purchase to pick it up on the second go around or even the first go around last year for it, I think it's a nice little bonus to whatever you were already getting from Star Wars. That's all I have for this one, though. If you want to see more LEGO content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, do all that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.